was a very sweaty process, Pater, over many years. But I think, to start back at the very beginning, I think it came about from a desire to see more change and to highlight wonderful people doing incredible things, as we've all seen today.
The cameras captured something at Windsor Castle that left the entire world speechless. Princess Catherine's shocking confession about what really happened after her treatment sent shockwaves through the nation. But that was just the beginning. What Prince William did next at the polo match broke every royal protocol, and the amount of money raised will leave you absolutely stunned. The summer sun cast a golden glow over the Guards Polo Club in Windsor on a warm July afternoon in 2025. Against the breathtaking backdrop of Windsor Castle, one of Britain's most historic landmarks.
It is important, however, to remind ourselves of the big picture as we meet here today. What are we trying to improve by focusing our efforts on mental health? Ultimately, we are working to build a happier, healthier world. We want to shape fairer, safer, kinder, more equal societies.
Crowds gathered for an event that had become a beloved tradition in the royal calendar. The Outsourcing Inc., the Royal Charity Polo Cup, was about to begin, and Prince William was ready to take the field. This wasn't just another sporting event. For 14 years running, the Prince of Wales had participated in this annual polo match, combining his passion for the sport with a deeper commitment to charitable causes. The event had grown into something truly remarkable over the years, raising substantial funds for organizations working tirelessly across Britain to support vulnerable people and communities in need. William arrived at the Guards Polo Club dressed in his team colors, sporting a blue jersey with the number 4 emblazoned on the front. The number 4 position in polo is traditionally a defensive role, requiring skill, strategy, and an ability to read the game several moves ahead. It suited William well. He had been playing polo since childhood, learning from his father, and developing a genuine love for the sport that went beyond royal tradition. The atmosphere at the club was electric yet refined. Guests had arrived earlier for a champagne reception, mingling under white marquees while the horses were prepared and the teams warmed up. The event attracted a mix of professional polo players and enthusiastic amateurs, all united by the common goal of raising money for worthy causes. 3 teams would compete in a round-robin format throughout the afternoon, with each match contributing to the overall excitement and competitive spirit of the day. Among the spectators were familiar faces from William's extended family. His cousin Peter Phillips attended with his girlfriend Harriet Spurling, showing their support for both the sport and the charitable mission behind it. The crowd represented a cross-section of British society, from longtime polo enthusiasts to first-time attendees curious to see the Prince of Wales in action. Many had purchased tickets specifically because they knew their attendance would directly benefit the charities being supported. What made this particular Polo Cup so significant was its charitable impact. The event wasn't simply about sport or spectacle. Every aspect had been carefully organized to maximize fundraising potential. A silent auction ran throughout the day, offering exclusive items and experiences that guests could bid on. Corporate sponsors had stepped forward to support the event, understanding that their contributions would be distributed among carefully selected organizations doing vital work across the country. The 10 charities benefiting from the 2025 Royal Charity Polo Cup represented causes close to the hearts of both Prince William and Princess Catherine. Child Bereavement UK, an organization that supports families dealing with the devastating loss of a child or parent, was among the recipients. The charity provides specialized counseling and support services, helping families navigate one of life's most difficult experiences. East Anglia's Children's Hospices, another beneficiary, offers palliative care and support for children with life-threatening conditions and their families, providing comfort and dignity during the most challenging times. NHS Charities, Together, was also on the list, representing the hundreds of individual NHS charities working to improve healthcare across Britain. These charities fund equipment, research, and patient support services that go beyond what the National Health Service can provide through standard funding. Their work had become even more visible and vital in recent years, particularly as healthcare workers faced unprecedented challenges. The Forward Trust, a social justice charity that Princess Catherine personally supports as royal patron, helps people break free from addiction and rebuild their lives. It provides rehabilitation services, mental health support, and practical assistance to help individuals reintegrate into society. Former England and Arsenal football captain Tony Adams serves as chairman of trustees, bringing both personal experience and passionate advocacy to the organization's mission. Other beneficiaries included the Anna Freud Center, which focuses on children's mental health, We Are Farming Minds, supporting mental well-being in agricultural communities, the Royal African Society, promoting understanding of Africa's role in global affairs, Fields and Trust, protecting parks and green spaces, Family Action, supporting disadvantaged families, and the British Red Cross, providing emergency relief and support worldwide. As the matches got underway, William demonstrated why he had remained committed to polo despite the demands on his time. He rode with focus and determination, his defensive positioning helping his team maintain control of the ball. At one point during the afternoon, he managed to score a goal. According to observers, it wasn't the most elegant shot. The ball seemed to trickle across the line rather than fly dramatically into the goal. But it counted nonetheless. William's teammate joked afterward that they would definitely claim that goal, and the moment drew warm laughter from the crowd. The Guards Polo Club itself provided the perfect setting for such an event. Established decades ago, it has become synonymous with high-quality polo in Britain. The manicured fields stretch across the Windsor landscape, with the castle's towers visible in the distance, serving as a constant reminder of royal heritage and continuity. On this particular day, the weather cooperated beautifully, offering sunshine without oppressive heat, allowing both players and spectators to enjoy the afternoon comfortably. Throughout the matches, photographers captured images that would later circulate in media outlets around the world. Pictures of William on horseback, concentrating intensely during play, contrasted with more relaxed shots of him laughing with teammates between matches. These images reinforced what many had come to appreciate about the Prince of Wales: his ability to be both thoroughly professional in his royal duties and genuinely engaged in the activities he participated in. Although Princess Catherine did not attend the event in person, her presence was felt in other ways. The Princess of Wales had been carefully managing her return to public duties after completing cancer treatment earlier in the year. Her doctors had advised a gradual approach, allowing her to choose which engagements felt right for her current energy levels. The post-treatment recovery period has proven more challenging than many people realize, requiring patience and self-care. However, Catherine made sure her support for William and the charitable cause was known. When photographs and video of William competing were shared on social media, she added a simple but heartfelt comment, "Well done, William," accompanied by a red heart emoji. It was a small gesture, but one that spoke volumes about their partnership and mutual support. The comment quickly garnered thousands of likes and shares, with royal watchers appreciating the glimpse into their relationship. By the end of the afternoon, William's team had secured victory in the tournament. He stood with his teammates for the official prize-giving ceremony, holding the trophy aloft and smiling broadly. The ceremonial aspect included presenting awards for Best Playing Pony, recognizing that polo success depends as much on the horses as on the riders. William posed for photographs with the winning team, clearly pleased with the result, but equally aware that the real victory of the day lay in the funds raised. When the final tallies were calculated, the 2025 Royal Charity Polo Cup had raised an impressive £1.1 million for the 10 supported charities. This brought the cumulative total raised by these annual matches over the years to more than £14 million, a testament to the sustained commitment and effectiveness of the event as a fundraising platform. For the charities involved, this money represented real, tangible impact. It would fund counseling sessions for bereaved families, provide respite care for children with terminal illnesses, support addiction recovery programs, protect green spaces for future generations, and deliver emergency aid to people in crisis. The funds would employ social workers, purchase medical equipment, train volunteers, and create programs that directly improve people's lives. The success of the Royal Charity Polo Cup also demonstrated an important aspect of modern royal engagement. Rather than simply lending their names to causes or making occasional appearances, William and Catherine had created sustainable fundraising mechanisms that generated substantial resources year after year. The Polo Cup had become an established event in its own right, with supporters returning annually and new participants joining regularly. As the afternoon drew to a close and guests began departing, there was a genuine sense of satisfaction among attendees. They had witnessed excellent polo, enjoyed good company, and contributed to causes that make Britain a more compassionate and supportive society. William had once again shown that royal duty could be combined with personal passion, and that traditional events like polo could serve thoroughly modern purposes. The day at Windsor had captured something essential about the Prince and Princess of Wales: their understanding that their platform comes with responsibility, and their willingness to use that platform consistently and effectively to benefit others. Just 2 days after the polo match, Princess Catherine stepped into the public eye once more, this time for an engagement that held deeply personal significance. On a bright July morning, she arrived at Colchester Hospital in Essex, a facility that had become increasingly focused on holistic approaches to healthcare. Her destination was the hospital's Well-Being Garden, a therapeutic space created by the Royal Horticultural Society that represented a growing understanding of how nature can aid in healing and recovery. The visit came at a meaningful time in Catherine's own journey. She had spent much of the year navigating the challenging aftermath of cancer treatment, a period that had required her to step back from regular public duties and focus on her health. Now, gradually returning to engagements, she chose to visit a place that resonated with her personal experience and her long-held belief in the healing power of the natural world. The Well-Being Garden at Colchester Hospital was not simply a decorative outdoor space. It had been thoughtfully designed as a therapeutic environment where patients, families, and healthcare workers could find moments of peace and connection with nature during difficult times. The garden featured carefully selected plants, chosen for their sensory qualities, calming colors, and ability to thrive through different seasons. Winding paths invited gentle walks, while seating areas offered places for quiet reflection or conversation. Catherine arrived dressed appropriately for a working garden visit, ready to engage with both the space and the people who used it. From the moment she stepped into the garden, her genuine interest was apparent. She walked the paths slowly, pausing to look at different plantings, asking questions about the design choices, and listening attentively to explanations about how patients interacted with the space. Hospital staff and patients had gathered to meet the princess, many of them individuals who were themselves navigating cancer treatment or recovery. These were people who understood firsthand the physical and emotional challenges that Catherine had faced over the past months. The shared experience created an atmosphere of mutual understanding that went beyond the typical formality of royal visits. When Catherine began speaking with patients, something remarkable happened. Rather than maintaining the emotional distance that might be expected in such situations, she opened up about her own recent experiences. She spoke honestly about what many people facing serious illness come to understand, but few talk about openly: that the period after treatment ends can be unexpectedly difficult. She told those gathered that during treatment, there is often a certain mindset that takes over. You put on what she described as a brave face, maintaining stoicism while going through the various protocols and procedures. There is an assumption, both from within and from others, that once treatment concludes, life can simply return to normal. You finish chemotherapy or radiation, receive clearance from your medical team, and expect to resume your previous routine and energy levels. But the reality, Catherine explained, is quite different. The phase after treatment ends presents its own unique challenges. You are no longer under the close supervision of your clinical team, attending regular appointments, following a structured treatment schedule. That structure, as difficult as it was, provided a certain framework and sense of forward movement. Once it ends, there can be an unexpected feeling of being adrift. At the same time, your body has not returned to its previous state. Fatigue lingers in ways that are difficult to explain to others. Simple tasks that were once automatic now require conscious effort and energy management. There are good days and difficult days, and it becomes impossible to predict which you will wake up to. You want to function normally at home, to be the parent or partner or family member you were before, but your body imposes limits that your mind finds frustrating. Catherine emphasized that this is a life-changing experience, not just for the patient, but for families as well. The impact ripples outward, affecting relationships, daily routines, and long-term perspectives. She noted that this aspect sometimes goes unrecognized, particularly for those experiencing serious illness for the first time. There is no way to fully anticipate beforehand just how much impact it will have on every aspect of life. The recovery process, she explained, is not a smooth linear progression. It is more like a roller coaster, with ups and downs, forward movement, and occasional setbacks. Finding what she called your new normal takes time, patience, and self-compassion. The old normal may not be attainable, at least not immediately, and accepting that requires a fundamental shift in expectations and self-perception. For the patients and families listening, Catherine's words carried enormous weight. Here was the future queen, a woman whose image had always been one of polish and composure, speaking openly about struggle and vulnerability. She was not offering platitudes or maintaining a careful distance from difficult realities. She was acknowledging that recovery is messy, non-linear, and challenging in ways that surprise even those going through it. The centerpiece of the visit involved a special donation to the hospital. The Royal Horticultural Society had developed a new rose variety and named it Catherine's Rose in honor of the princess. 50 of these specially bred roses were being donated to Colchester Hospital, and Catherine participated in planting some of them herself. She knelt in the garden bed, working the soil with her hands, carefully positioning the young plants and patting earth around their roots. The symbolism of the moment was not lost on anyone present. Roses have long represented beauty and resilience, their ability to produce stunning blooms after periods of dormancy, serving as a natural metaphor for renewal and hope. That these particular roses bore Catherine's name, and that she was planting them in a garden dedicated to healing, created layers of meaning that transcended the simple act of gardening. What made the rose donation even more meaningful was its ongoing charitable impact. When Catherine's Rose becomes available for commercial sale, all proceeds from its purchase will go directly to the Royal Marsden Cancer Charity. The Royal Marsden is one of the world's leading cancer centers, and it was where Catherine herself had received treatment during her own cancer journey. She had announced just months earlier that she was in remission, a milestone that brought relief and celebration, but also marked the beginning of this complex recovery phase she was now discussing so openly. By supporting the Royal Marsden through this Rose program, Catherine was ensuring that her experience would contribute to helping others. Every garden where someone plants a Catherine's Rose would generate funds for cancer research, patient care, and support services. The initiative created a living, growing fundraising mechanism that would continue benefiting patients for years to come. Throughout her time in the Wellbeing Garden, Catherine demonstrated the qualities that had made her such an effective advocate for health and well-being causes. She listened more than she spoke, giving patients space to share their own stories and concerns. When she did offer thoughts or observations, they came from a place of genuine understanding rather than theoretical knowledge. Her body language was open and warm, creating an environment where people felt comfortable being honest about their struggles. Hospital staff members who had designed and maintained the Wellbeing Garden explained to Catherine how they had seen patients benefit from time spent in the space. Some came for physical therapy sessions that incorporated gentle walks along the paths. Others sought the garden as a place for difficult conversations with family members, finding that the natural setting made hard topics slightly easier to discuss. Healthcare workers used the garden as a respite during long shifts, taking brief breaks to reset emotionally before returning to demanding clinical environments. Catherine expressed particular interest in how the garden engaged all the senses. The visual beauty of flowers and foliage was obvious, but the designers had also considered texture, fragrance, and sound. Plants with interesting leaves invited touch, aromatic herbs released soothing scents when brushed against, and the arrangement of paths and plantings created pockets where birdsong and wind and leaves could be heard clearly. This multisensory approach is aligned with research showing that engagement with nature reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, and improves mood and cognitive function. For patients dealing with the anxiety and uncertainty of serious illness, these benefits offered tangible relief. The garden was not replacing medical treatment, but complementing it, addressing the emotional and psychological aspects of healing that are equally important to recovery. As the visit concluded, Catherine took time to speak individually with several patients, offering words of encouragement and sharing moments of connection that cameras could not fully capture. These quiet conversations, away from the larger group, allowed for more personal exchanges. Patients later described feeling truly seen and heard, not as cases or statistics, but as individuals navigating difficult journeys with courage and resilience. The princess's visit to Colchester Hospital represented more than a royal duty fulfilled. It demonstrated how personal experience, when shared with authenticity and purpose, can create meaningful connections and contribute to broader understanding. By speaking openly about the challenges of recovery, Catherine helped normalize conversations about aspects of illness that are often overlooked or minimized. She used her platform not to present a perfect image, but to acknowledge imperfection and struggle as part of the human experience. The healing power of nature, which Catherine had referenced as the theme of her visit, clearly extended beyond the physical plants and garden design. It encompasses the healing that happens when people share their vulnerabilities, when experiences are validated rather than dismissed, and when hope is nurtured through genuine connection and understanding. As summer transitioned into early autumn, Windsor Castle prepared to host one of the most significant diplomatic events of the year. In September 2025, President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump arrived in the United Kingdom for a state visit, marking the president's second such visit to Britain. The occasion required the full ceremonial grandeur that the British royal family executes with such precision, and Prince William and Princess Catherine played central roles throughout the multi-day event. The state visit began with a carefully choreographed arrival at Windsor Castle. As Marine One touched down on the castle grounds, William and Catherine stood ready to greet their guests. The Prince of Wales wore a dark suit and tie, projecting quiet authority and diplomatic professionalism. Catherine had chosen a maroon coat dress with a coordinating hat, an outfit that struck the perfect balance between formality and warmth. The rich burgundy color photographed beautifully against the historic stone of Windsor Castle. As the President and First Lady stepped from the helicopter, William and Catherine moved forward to shake hands and exchange initial greetings. The moment was captured by dozens of photographers and broadcast around the world, an image of transatlantic friendship and diplomatic cooperation. Catherine's demeanor throughout the greeting was poised yet genuinely welcoming, demonstrating the social grace that had become one of her hallmarks in royal life. Following the arrival ceremony, the day unfolded according to the intricate protocols that govern state visits. King Charles and Queen Camilla formally welcomed President and First Lady Trump, leading them through various ceremonial elements, including a guard inspection in the castle's quadrangle. The display of British military precision and tradition served as a reminder of the long history binding the two nations, even as both countries navigated contemporary challenges and changing global dynamics. That evening, Windsor Castle's state apartments were transformed for the grand state banquet. Over 160 guests attended the dinner, representing political leaders, diplomats, business figures, and cultural ambassadors from both nations. The banquet required meticulous planning, from seating arrangements that considered diplomatic sensitivities to menu selections that honored both British traditions and guest preferences. When William and Catherine entered the banquet hall, they embodied royal elegance. Catherine wore a stunning couture gown created by British designer Philippa Lepley, showcasing the best of British fashion craftsmanship on this international stage. The gown's design was both contemporary and timeless, featuring clean lines and elegant proportions that photographed beautifully under the glittering chandeliers of the state dining room. The most striking element of Catherine's ensemble was undoubtedly the lover's knot tiara, one of the most recognizable pieces in the royal jewelry collection. The tiara, with its distinctive hanging pearl drops and diamond scrollwork, had historical significance that extended beyond its considerable beauty. It had been a favorite of Princess Diana, William's mother, and seeing Catherine wear it connected past and present in a way that resonated with royal watchers around the world. William walked alongside Catherine as they processed into the banquet, ahead of the president's daughter, Tiffany Trump, and her husband, Michael Boulos. The couple's presence added youth and modernity to the traditional formality of the occasion, representing the future of the monarchy while honoring centuries of diplomatic tradition. The following day brought a different kind of royal engagement, one that showcased Catherine's ability to move seamlessly between grand state occasions and more intimate community interactions. In Frogmore Gardens, within the Windsor estate, Catherine hosted a special meeting with young members of the Scout Squirrels program. First Lady Melania Trump joined her for this engagement, which focused on youth development and outdoor education. For this more casual setting, Catherine had changed from the formal attire of the previous evening into practical outdoor wear more suited to interacting with energetic children. She wore a suede cropped military jacket over a sweater vest, paired with a tweed skirt, belt, and boots. The outfit reflected her well-known preference for comfortable, activity-appropriate clothing during engagements involving children or outdoor settings. A scarf added a touch of polish while maintaining the overall casual feel. The Squirrels program serves as the youngest section of the Scouting movement, introducing children aged 4 to 6 to outdoor activities, teamwork, and community values. Catherine had long been an advocate for early childhood development and the importance of outdoor play in children's growth and well-being. This engagement allowed her to combine those interests while also fulfilling her diplomatic duties as part of the state visit program. Watching Catherine interact with the young scouts, observers noted her natural ease with children. She knelt to their eye level for conversations, listened attentively to their excited chatter, and participated enthusiastically in their activities. First Lady Trump joined in these interactions, and photographs from the event showed both women smiling genuinely as they engaged with the children in the beautiful garden setting. The contrast between the glittering formality of the state banquet and the relaxed warmth of the Scouts' engagement perfectly illustrated what many had come to appreciate about William and Catherine's approach to royal life. They could execute traditional ceremonial duties with appropriate gravitas, while also connecting authentically with ordinary people, particularly children and families. Throughout the state visit, media coverage highlighted Catherine's visible strength and confidence. For many observers, her full participation in these demanding diplomatic events represented another milestone in her recovery journey. The year 2025 had been characterized by commentators as Catherine's year of renewal, a time when she gradually returned to public life with what one royal expert described as strength, patience, dignity, and hope, clearly visible in everything she did. The successful execution of the state visit demonstrated not only the couple's individual capabilities, but also their effectiveness as a team. William brought his diplomatic experience and understanding of international relations, while Catherine contributed her warmth, style, and ability to make formal occasions feel more accessible. Together, they represented a modern face for an ancient institution, honoring tradition while moving confidently into the future.